good afternoon, or good evening, and welcome to another World Pack Talk show. My name is Lilian Benzi, WPO Press and Communication Officer. And our special guest today is Alden Hilbrands, CEO of WPO new affiliate member, FoundationFSSC. The foundation is a global non-profit and independent scheme owner of ISO management system based on verification schemes and related development programs. But what does this mean in real terms? That's what Alden will explain to us today. So welcome, Alden.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, and it's for sure a very important talk show for us because we need to understand what is the foundation. So my first question is, the foundation FSSC is the new WPO affiliate member since last year. And we know it plays an important role in the ISO management system. Can you explain what are exactly your duties and how does the foundation work?
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure and an honor to talk to you about the work that we do, and also very pleased with our new membership with the World Packaging Organization. I'm Alden Hilbrands. I lead the organization as the CEO, so overlook all the work that we do on food safety management system certification. So we are a not-for-profit foundation based in the Netherlands, and we own 2 certification schemes based on ISO standards. Our biggest and largest and most successful certification program is called FSSC 22000 because it's based on ISO 22000, the standard for food safety management systems. We have grown from nothing in 2009 when we started to over 34,000 certified organizations globally, of which about 5,000 packaging manufacturers. And we are the largest food safety management system scheme in the world by now. Yeah, what do we do? What do we actually add to industry? There's a couple of elements in our mission and vision statement. We try to make the world a little better. And how do we do that? That is by providing trust and delivering impact. So what we do is all the certifications that are carried out globally are also being checked by us again, whether they comply with all the rules that we set as a scheme owner. So not just the standard that is published by ISO is used by all the industry people, but also the audit and certification process is standardized across the globe. And that provides a lot of trust to big users, packaging companies, food manufacturers, anybody in the supply chain. So that is our add value, and that is the work that we do. And this is also why we have started to become a member of the World Packaging Organization, since we have a lot of packaging manufacturers that work with us, use us. And so I think there's a lot of overlap for the work that we both do.
Okay, so you mentioned that you have 5,000 certified packaging companies now. So
correct.
The packaging industry can benefit from the expertise of the foundation. Give more details about it.
Yes, for sure. Great question. So what we do is, first of all, recognize that packaging is a really important part and activity in the food supply chain. If you go to any supermarket and you buy a product, many people mostly talk about the content of a bottle of juice, but there's not so many people that wonder about the packaging, actually, that the content of the product is packed in. But essentially, as a consumer, you buy both the packaging and the content inside. That is the product that you buy, right? So we realize that is a very important part of the supply chain. But also from a food safety standpoint, we make sure that whether we talk plastic packaging or glass packaging, or we talk paper, etc., that there is no risk of food contamination that could occur through the packaging materials. It could be, microbiological risks, chemical through migration into the product, or even physical risk by little pieces of glass, So those pieces, from a food safety standpoint, those particular processes in packaging companies, all companies that make packaging materials, are critical for food safety. So this is why, with our approach, we try and help companies to identify the risk, control the risk, and ultimately, if people are in charge of the risk and they manage it well, they receive a 3-year certificate for that activity. Maybe what I also should say is that our system, like I earlier said, is based on ISO 22000. So that is a management system for food safety, for ensuring food safety. What we do is we use a specific technical specification for the food packaging industry, and that's called, I wrote it up here, ISO Technical Specification 22002-4. So in our approach, we use ISO 22000 for any company, but every sector, like the packaging industry, there's a specific set of minimum expectations tailored to the sector that ISO has defined globally as best practice, and that we also require companies to adhere to.
So as far as I understood, besides the certification, you offer some, you help the companies, being food companies or packaging companies, to follow this procedure. Is it correct? And what other products and service can you offer the industries, and specifically the packaging industries?
Yes, so our most important role is the publication of the rules that the scheme is laying down. That is, you can download from our website for free. That is something that we provide, obviously, for anybody that is interested in the certification to understand what they have to do in order to prepare successfully and become certified, right? So the other thing that we do is we do also build capacity in understanding, both for industry organizations if they're interested in certification, but also for the certification bodies that conduct all the audits if they go to their customers to basically verify if they meet the requirements, to help them understand also how they have to audit all those rules. So yes, we have produced various, we call them guidance documents. So they give companies guidance and build understanding on how they can be successful. We do webinars on that. We provide training for free on that. We are not for profit, so we don't have to earn money. We want to give that back to the world to make sure that people do the right thing from a food safety standpoint. To your other question, food safety management systems and FSSC 22000, big activity, still growing, very successful. We have also started to realize that we also would like to be successful in the sustainability area. And sustainability, of course, is a big area, both environmental and social sustainability. And I know also WPO is working on certain sustainability topics. One of the sustainability topics we added to 22000 is food waste, food loss and waste. And this is also an area where we are exploring doing more work together with World Packaging Organization, which to me is very exciting. The other thing I have to share is, besides FSSC 22000, we developed also FSSC 24000, which is a completely new scheme, also ISO management system based, that looks at, we call it social sustainability. So the working conditions of the people that produce the food in all the manufacturing units. So are the people, pay the minimum wage? Is there no child labor, no bonded labor? Do they have the right to join a union, etc.? We need to look after those people to make them proud and happy, and also make sure that we do the right thing from a manufacturing, from an employer standpoint. So that's a new scheme that we have started a year ago, and now the first certifications are in the pipeline.
Okay, so considering all these projects, does the foundation has any specific project related to the packaging, because all of them are related to packaging and can be applied in the packaging industry. But is there any specific one, for example, in terms of sustainable materials, the food protection? Is there any specific for the packaging?
There's one specific that is both. One project is very specific. That is the big project that we started on food loss and waste, because we became a member of the United Nations Global Compact organization at the end of 2021. And well, you probably recognize, and many companies know, that if you become a member, you have to commit to also help contribute to advancing the Sustainable Development Goals. And so we have looked from with the two schemes that we have, 22,000, 34,000, how can we help companies to do a better job on delivering on the Sustainable Development Goals? Well, with some help, we have focused on SDG 12.3. That is the food waste, halving food loss and waste by 2030. That's a global target for the private sector. So from a food manufacturing standpoint, we have now developed requirements that companies that produce and process food have to meet in our new version 6 of 22,000 that will become effective in 2 months. Now, for the packaging industry, those 5,000 companies, we're currently also researching, and this is where I see a lot of interesting conversation we already had, but we need to talk more to World Packaging Organization. How can we help advance best practice in reducing food loss and waste from a sustainability standpoint? Because if we, from a manufacturing standpoint and packaging standpoint, both focus on the same topic, we can create impact. And this is where I feel this is a project we need to further explore with you, because you are the experts to us in the packaging space. You are the global authority. And well, that is something that we have started to talk about, but we need to talk more to make sure that we can help each other in this complicated journey to do the right thing and make the world a little better.
Well, that answered my next question. That is exactly what is the synergy between WPO and the foundation. So besides all this connection with WPO experts, what else in terms of concrete projects, what do you see that can be a fruit of this synergy of WPO and the foundation?
Yeah, well, I think there's a lot of synergies actually that I think are between WPO and FSSC. Both not-for-profit, both trying to look at the globe and make the world a little better. I saw the website, so I saw that your vision statement is better quality of life through better packaging for more people. So that also, you know, is very visionary, I think. Or ours is a little shorter. Ours is creating a better world with everything that we do. But I believe we both have the same, you know, vision on trying to see with our stakeholders, with the work that we do, how can we be part of the solution? Because this is all complex and we cannot do this alone. We need partnerships, and I clearly see WPO as a potential partner that we have to talk to more, understand better. We have to become probably more part of your working groups and your world and your conferences, because, you know, I think there's a lot of opportunities for working together, and it makes me personally very happy. I'm very happy that we started this last year, but it's just the start of a nice, I think, journey to come.
And you made me think changing our vision to better packaging, better world. Maybe. So we are coming to an end in our talk show, and I would like you to give a final message to our audience, also considering our WPO members that we are spreading 63 countries. So what is your final message? Well,
I think the final message is that we can only be successful together, I would say. We are pretty small. We are 50 people. You know, we always think we are a drop in the ocean, if you know what I mean. But on the other hand, I once read a book that was talking about impact, and that in that book, I saw a line that was making a very interesting statement saying, try to sleep with a mosquito in your room. So that means, although you're small, right, you can make a difference. You can create impact. And I think WPO, you have, of course, at the national level with all your national packaging associations, quite a wide membership. But I know I've been to the office in Vienna once to meet the people like Natalia and everybody else over there. You're also pretty, humble and small organization, but also having a huge, huge impact across the world. And I believe that we should team up in the areas probably of education. I see a bubble there, awareness, building around sustainability, our packaging best practice. You do activities there, we do activities there. Let's talk how we can reinforce each other's work. And the other area that I'm very passionate about, you heard that is sustainability, because that's big, that's complicated, and we need to show with everything that we do that we are also become part of the solution. So that's what I would leave the people with to think about, and well, extending the invitation for WPO to come to our office maybe at some point.
I will go from Brazil to your office. I will visit you. So
Great.
thanks a lot for your valuable contribution today in the World Pack Talk Show. And as far as I understood, the Foundation FSSC provides oversight, transparency, and industry involvement to ensure that all ISO system and procedures remain relevant and credible within the consumer goods industry. And I also understood that the packaging chain should be part of this ecosystem, following the same principles with a special focus on transparency and sustainability. And WPO, as the global representative of the packaging community, also shared this view. Recently, our president, Luciana Pellegrino, announced a new vice presidency that is governance. And of course, we still have the sustainability and safe food, the education, and the market one. But the purpose of this new portfolio governance is exactly to support WPO on establishing best practice, governance, and also building a transparent communication with the members and with the markets, building solid bases for WPO growth and the expansion of partnerships like the one we intend and we are having with the foundation. So thanks a lot, audience, for your great participation. Thanks for the audience, and see you soon in another World Pack Talk Show. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.